Alrighty, hello, welcome in to today's stream. We're going to be trying the new wheel that we got in on Sunday. I was going to say the last stream, but then we streamed again on Sunday. So, not quite the last stream, but pretty close. Got it all set up, and now we will try to figure out how to use it. Well, we already know roughly how to use it. We're just going to try to get better at using it is, I guess, more what we should be going with. So the struggle will be real. Let's do a time trial to start with. Because the issue is we've got to get used to I have to get used to using a manual transmission now. Because an automatic is just going to be horrendously slow. I've also got to get used to left foot braking, which I'm not used to. That's the wrong button. And I gotta get used to the braking zones and how hard to press the brake pedal. Ooh. Yeah, I really gotta learn how hard to press down with the right foot or left foot. That's not what I wanted. So, yeah, you'll have to bear with me for the next few days while we try to get better with the steering wheel. Because I also have to learn all the gears to break through everything in. Why is this? Hold on. That should not be that loose. Where is it? Why does that feel like it's making it worse? Probably because it is. Okay, that's better. That is so much better. Okay. Back to driving Spain. Does it feel like I might want this? Like more feedback and stuff. I want to feel the track and the rumble strips. Let's make that a bit heavier. Okay, let's try this. It's probably really stupid. Going that hard, but yeah, we're on the gravel. Shit. Ah, I cannot do that. Come on. It will come. Maybe. Come on, turn. 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 Okay, I'll just go around it. Can't accelerate hard on grass. Okay, it's not that warm right now. Let's up this a bit. The struggle is real. Oh, I missed that. There we go. Touch on the grass, but we're fine. Ah, got a break earlier. Shit. Damn it. Oops, wrong one. Fuck! Really? Because that's really going to affect my lap time? Shit. Need to work on corner exits a little bit still. A little wide there. Damn it! Flop was going well until then. Break, damn it, break. Fuck. Keep doing Spain until we get a clean lap of Spain. Almost nailed that hairpin. Fuck. How is that an illegal? Fans on this thing. Didn't even start the lap when I already had another invalid lap. It's reassuring. It's bullshit! I forgot to brake. Let's fuck off. Monaco don't look bad at night, you know? Why the fuck am I in 7th gear? Dent. Ah, too close. The valve lap time collided with the wall. That's reassuring. Been beached. Thinking about too many things. Okay, let's go for a nice, like, calm drive. Nice, calm drive around Monaco. A nice Sunday morning. Invalid lap time already. So glad damage was off. Well, that's not gonna help things. Damn it! And break! Hard enough. Not breaking too hard. That was not a happy crunching noise. Damn it! cannot get this last corner right. Fuck. Turn. So close. I always think that corner is sharper than what it actually is. And what the fuck is the entrance for this corner? Son of a bitch. Iskilla. How is your day going? Why am I in first gear? Almost had it. Whoo! Good thing I have damage off. Not quite where I wanted to go. Ah. I want to say it feels like I'm getting better, but at the same time it really feels like I'm not. Done it again on that corner. I've definitely got to get used to the left foot braking, and that's the issue. I think that's like the consistent issue that I'm having is the left foot braking and not finding the right pressure. Ah! Whee! Done it again. Up until those last 2 laps, I have not done that. That's really annoying. But I'm also surprisingly finding shoes a lot more helpful. On Sunday, I did not wear shoes when I played, and my feet were sliding all over the place. Shockingly. Shoes seem to help. Why does the wall count? How? How is that? Braked way too much there. I still can't get that corner right. I mean, it might have been slow, but it was an actual valid lap. And then I go and have a non-valid lap. Ah, my ankle hurts. Why does my ankle hurt? I'm not used to pressing pedals with the left foot. Skilla, what thoughts do you have? Is it easier or not to get used to the left foot driving? All of it. This corner every time. See, then I just get a bad approach into there. That's neutral. Upping the force feedback. Almost had it. Did not have that. Son of a bitch. Oh, that didn't count as an invalid lap. I was expecting it to, so I kind of just stopped and chilled. Brake pedal. Gotta get used to the brake pedal. So my issue is I never have to actually, like, in real life when I'm driving, I never actually, like, press the brake pedal that hard. I was trying to press it a lot harder than I'm used to. And also with a foot that I'm not used to pressing it with either. How the fuck are you green now? Ah. Always turning too soon. Oh, that's bullshit. Turn. Turn. Just clipped it. Gotta drop gears through there. How is it invalid again? It's a good thing I'm not in a race. Ah, the back tire. See, I've spun around, so I don't know why it's giving me an invalid lap time. It's not like I'm going to be gaining any time from this lap. And in Monaco, you really do have to, like, really press the limits and, like, scrape walls sometimes. Damn it! Didn't let go of that soon enough. Left the track, that's horseshit. No! I'm gonna reverse you, bitch. That was my best lap so far. Shit. Damn it, turn. Don't lose it. And go. Just completely missed that one. I feel like I've been doing better with 1 foot driving than I have been with 2, actually, not gonna lie. Those last couple laps were all 1 foot driving, and they went a lot smoother. So I've really got to get used to driving with my left foot on the brake. I'm gonna do a different track. How's that already an invalid lap? My eyes is loose. missed it. We actually get this race this year. Fuck! I'm still running wide there. Oh, that's bullshit. My tires are still on the track. Ooh. I missed that one. Ugh. It's getting warm. Hello.
Hey,
How's it going?
not bad. Uh,
I have like upped force feedback and everything a lot. Whoops.
what happened there?
Sorry, don't do that. I did the wrong thing. Somehow I end up starting a party instead of joining your session. Can you see me? No. We got it now? Okay, we got audio now.
Wow.
Somehow I end up joining or making a party instead of joining your session.
All right. Weird. Go live. So I kind.
What? Hello? Carl Modcheck? I've lost Carl. How the fuck have I lost him now? Hello?
Hello. You good?
Yeah?
Why'd you keep leaving? Or is it like glitching out?
I didn't that. I think that one glitched out.
Oh, okay. What you saying about your force feedback?
I've upped it a lot.
What you got it on?
Um,
Oh shit. Oh no. Don't mean to do that.
let me go to it.
I've accidentally gone into my main career mode. Did not mean to do that.
We're doing RTG or what are we doing?
I mean, up to you if you feel like you're ready yet.
Nope.
Oh, then no.
It's gonna be a fucking struggle. So I've got force feedback and strength up to 55.
That's still pretty low.
On track effects 50, rumble strip 60. I'm still not feeling rumble strips. Off track 50, damper 15.
Sounds sounds roughly what I used to have mine at until it was fucking me over.
I like don't feel rumble strips at all.
They're just not very strong in this game. That's why. Like the game's built-in force feedback for them isn't very strong. I don't know why.
But I'm
You want to do
liking it better with the stronger force feedback.
yeah.
When you
You
used to
wanna
play
do-
this, do you wear shoes when you're?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I could with my pedals because they're quite. Main reason people wear shoes is if their pedals are like quite hard, like if they're quite difficult to push down.
See, I'm wearing shoes because I was finding my feet were sliding.
Yeah, I've never really had that issue.
And when we were playing on Sunday, my feet were sliding all over the place.
I've never had that weirdly.
I
Like,
almost
probably
set.
depends how everyone.
Um,
Let's do F2 cars. Why not?
I almost set a better lap in Monaco driving with 1 foot than I did with 2. I was like very close to doing it, and then I like clipped the wall in the chicane and spun, or not the chicane, into the
What should we do?
chicane that's outside the tunnel.
Yeah.
I don't know what turn to be on for F2.
Doesn't really matter. It's equal cars, isn't it? Well,
Yeah.
meant to be anyway. You want to do the feature and the sprint race, or just the feature race?
Up to you.
We'll do both. Why not? I mean, I don't know what difficulty to put the AI on. What you feel like is
Again, no idea.
I'll try like 60, I guess. Well, we were on 85. I'd do 70. I mean, it's not like it matters for anything if anything
No.
happens. So. I'll turn car damage off just in case.
That's probably a better idea.
Hey, Jackie.
Jackie's with you now? That's...
Damn, this game is so loud. It's absurd how loud this game is.
I mean, not gonna lie, I feel like my POV is probably the one that's better to watch right now.
Depends what they want to see.
You can watch me struggle to learn how to use a wheel, or you can watch a professional that's been using a wheel for years.
Oh. Not years.
Yeah, well, you're still like a professional.
2 years now, probably.
Skillers also said hi to you in my chat.
Oh. Hey, Skiller. Shit.
Unless I
How
believe
many
that's my
AI?
chat. Your chat might also show up in mine.
Oh, okay. Just the time. I don't know what team I'm on.
So I've had it where I've rated, and then their chat has shown up in my chat thing.
Whatever.
Right, or is
Don't
it a
use
host?
F1 setups for these cars.
Just don't use F1
default, I would
setups.
say. Yeah, don't use the setups you have.
Alright.
Because they're very different. Have you driven the F2 cars in this game?
No, I did on the other one, but not this one.
Okay, they're very different.
There's only 6 gears.
Oh, I've already gone deep.
Yeah, I did too.
Somehow only got a warning. Love that.
All these. Wait, what? Must be signed into Xbox Live.
It says you left.
Yeah, it says I must be signed into Xbox Live. I've been signed in this whole fucking time! Game mod check?
You should be able to join back. I will need to invite you because
sure,
it is on
how?
invite only. I'll have to pause and let my AI drive my car for a sec.
Oh, stupid.
You should be good to join. Trying to think of a good time to rejoin. Here we go. Wonder if I'm still P1. I am. Lol.
It's like, fam, I've been on this game for like a fucking hour.
Probably more of an Xbox issue.
Spectator mode. Oh, my guy's in P19. Fucking dick. Go on your show down in 22nd.
Sounds about right. I mean, he wasn't amazing in his second year of F2. His first year, he was way better, and then his second year, he got way worse.
Still managed to get an F1 seat.
Because he has bare money. Oh shit, I forget you get points for pole in F2. I mean, Liam Lawson is also 13th, which is just waffle. And Oscar Piastri, who won the championship, is 10th.
I'm starting P19 because I didn't get to do my lap.
I mean, you get reverse grid anyway, right? If I remember right, from F2.
I thought it was only top 10 was reverse.
Oh, it might be, actually. Yeah, because I'm starting P. It's wet, full wet as well. A lot.
Yeah, it's only top 10 that's reverse for.
Yeah. Full wet. Love that.
This is gonna be a fucking struggle off the start.
At least you can be more gentle with a wheel and pedals. Oh, I fucked that start really bad. I just like didn't move.
I was like, no one moving. I'm already last.
Oh, I'm getting just AI just smashing into me. You're not last anymore. I was literally up the inside and the AI just smashing into me for no reason. That was a ballsy send.
Oh, really? It was really slow.
Yeah, but it's still a knock. That's the reason it's slow is because you need to go that slow. Oh, Joe, Jesus Christ. I wonder if the actual race is going to be dry.
These cars feel fucking slow.
Because they are. It's the main difference is under braking, to be fair. You have to brake so much earlier in these cars. Oh. How are you doing in terms of like assists and everything?
No, I haven't changed any assists from Sunday.
Oh, okay. You still on full TC? Oh,
Yeah,
bit wide there.
the same. I'm still trying to get used to fucking braking and downshifting.
At least I have pole for the her feature race.
Oh, you have pull for feature race? Does
Yeah,
it
if you,
sprint
that's what
affect?
qualifying is for.
Oh, that sprint race affected main race.
I don't think so. That's kind of the whole point in quali. Bam, I've got like no straight line speed. Dan Tickton's just leaving me. Oh,
I'm last again.
illegal overtake. Fuck off. He literally pushed me off the track.
These cars are horrid.
I quite like driving them though. It's more of a skill gap because they're harder to drive.
Yeah, it's not ideal when you're trying to get used to driving with a wheel.
I mean, yeah, but they're also slower. So in terms of driving for with a wheel, to learn, probably better to use something slower, right? Damn, AI braking super early. How you doing the shift and everything now? Is it
I'm
more
still-
natural?
Upshifting is better. Downshifting is still a fucking nightmare. So I'm not used to what gear I need to get down to.
Yeah. Eventually you'll just know what gear to be in. Like without even... Wait, it's only lap 2. Why do I feel like it's been ages? To be fair, my first lap time was 2 minutes 17, so...
My
Probably
first
why.
lap time was 2:25.
And I did spin as well. See, I find the force feedback is stronger in these cars too.
Oh, I'm struggling with that.
You're struggling less, did you say?
No, I'm struggling.
Oh. I mean, you seem like you're struggling less on Sunday, though. Have you played much since then?
Only for the last hour,
Oh, okay.
where I did Spain and Monaco for a bit.
Did did you carry on playing when I came off Sunday?
No, I had a friend that wanted to play something else. We finished
Oh.
the last of We Were Here Together.
Oh my word. Really fun.
So now we can do the new We Were Here.
Oh my word.
I kind of killed my friend at the end of We Were Here Together. I survived. It was funny because, like, so there's, you know how it's like split, obviously.
Yeah.
So it's you're trying to help your partner do different puzzles and stuff to escape. There's also different cutscenes that each person gets as well.
That was a sick move.
I'm really slow to that hairpin. I'm 7 seconds back.
From
21st.
oh. Okay. I thought you were
Um,
for a second.
No. Yeah, I don't know where you are.
P9.
Yeah, I'm still 22nd. So yeah, like,
Yeah.
so in it, there's
Oh my word.
each person gets different cutscenes.
Yeah.
So my friend was getting like this like really creepy Joker thing in all her cutscenes, and I was getting this like happy princess soul stealing knife regeneration cutscene thing. Like, yeah, this adds up.
Yeah. I wonder if I can win this. Got 2 laps. P7.
I know, I sure as fuck can't.
Imagine. Fucking
Teammate ahead is
2 laps. You just come from like dead last to win.
Not when I'm about 7 seconds back and struggling to turn.
Safety car, mate.
In a 5-lap race, are you mad?
I don't know if we get one in the feature race because it's only 8 laps.
I mean, I can try. Well, no, because we have damage off, so there's not going to get any anyway.
No, but if something happens, you can still get one. Oh no, I don't think there's safety cars in F2 in this game actually. Now I think about it.
Yeah, I also don't think you get safety cars with damage off.
No, you can get safety car damage off, but I don't think they're in F2.
I mean, I said a green sector 1, but I'm still, like, dropping a second lap. Oh, I just slid through that.
If you continue to cut corners, the stewards will give you a penalty.
Come on, Fittipaldi. I'm pretty sure he's the one who took me out at the start. So fuck you, mate. Oh,
That's my teammate,
who is your teammate?
Enzo.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't realize what team he was in.
That's why I said that's my teammate.
Oh, I thought you said, "Where's my teammate?"
No, I said that is my teammate.
Are you alright there? Don't worry about the mistake, just focus on the rest of the race. You've been awarded a time penalty for that last incident.
P4. I'm not gonna get P1 though. I could probably get P2. These cars are fun to drive in the wet.
Speak for yourself. I just got a time penalty.
This is your final lap.
Come on,
Final lap of the
Schwartzman,
race.
mate. Oh, I was watching F2 the other day. I was like, why is Robert Schwartzman not driving? Like, he's like one of the best drivers in it. And then I just remembered he's Russian.
Oof.
Oh, I just got a time penalty as well. My wheel was already overheating. Love that.
My fan's going.
Doesn't sound like it goes to the extent mine does, though.
Well, mine's also newer.
Yeah, true.
Not as worn.
Less dusty.
Should get an air blower. Give it a blowjob.
Damn, I could actually get P1. I won't win, because time penalty, but...
Yeah, like
In
you're just gonna
theory.
skip over my comment.
Oh, I've locked up. Come on, Drogovic, mate. Oh! Nearly spun. Oh, he backed out. You legend. I fully was about to spin there.
Yeah, I'm just not used to like. I'm still not used to how much brake pressure I have to put with my left foot.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you have ABS on, you can brake full in the wet and not worry about it. But when you have ABS off, it's painful.
No, but like even then, like driving IRL, I don't press my brake pedal as hard as I'm going to press it here.
Oh yeah. Well, I'd hope not.
I was gonna say I spend a lot of time coasting actually, with how drivers are in Calgary.
I mean, yeah, I would hope you would. You're in 5th gear, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I spun off and didn't downshift.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah, even with my 2-second penalty, I was 1.2 seconds off the lead in a 5-lap race. Lol.
Yeah, and you were down to 22nd at one point in time.
Yeah. Wait, what?
What?
Wait, did we just do the sprint race? Oh, I think we just did the sprint race. I'm sure I chose sprint and thing in there. I'm so glad they've added the sprint race for F122 though.
It seems
we'll
like
get-
you can choose to do a sprint race on every
Yeah, you
track.
can. Yeah, you can. You can't in career mode, but you can in like just a Grand Prix mode or playing online. Okay, we
Yeah.
are doing feature race. Yeah, but not in career mode. Yeah, I'm P1 in. Yeah, so qualifying is for the sprint.
Okay, yeah,
Dry at
I'm
least.
still P20, P22.
I'm on hard tyres.
I am too.
Oh wait, mandatory pit stop.
What?
I didn't change strategy. Oh wait, is there? Oh, I don't know if there is because we're only doing certain distance.
Can't do change
But there
strategy.
should be. Yeah, but there should be there.
Wait, do we have pit stops too?
No, we won't.
I didn't use ERS that whole last race.
You don't have ERS, that's why.
Okay, so I don't have to worry about it. Oh, fucking hell.
No. One less thing to worry about.
Okay, you need to give that position back. That was an illegal overtake.
Oh,
Ah, it's fun.
literally everyone is on hard tyres, so. Oh shit! I was talking to my engineer on the radio. Ran wide.
Oh, I break too soon.
Oh, Yuri Vips is right on me.
Whoa, fucking hell, bud.
Are you doing better in the dry?
Yeah, I made up a couple spots, and I was taken out by Boshung.
Yeah, driving in the wet is what takes the longest to get used to, I would say.
Considering that I'm not used to driving in the dry yet.
Yeah. I mean, it's good practice though. If you can drive in the wet, you can drive in the dry. You learn to drive in the hardest conditions first,
Yeah.
When you go to the normal ones, it's easy.
Come on, make the turn.
You know, I'm not driving great right now. Drove better in the wet.
Ah.
I braked way too early there.
I'm not last.
Hog.
That would be our Chinese F1 driver.
Shows how highly he's regarded by Codemasters.
He even has a 2-second time penalty.
For what? Taking you out?
No, he didn't take me out.
Oh.
Boshung took me out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Fuck, I'm too high gear. Ah, son of a bitch. Oh, deep. Shit. No, I spun!
What position was you in?
21st.
I'll see you on my mini map.
I don't know, I was having a not bad drive for.
I was going to say Sally was having a good battle, to be fair.
Yeah, I had to try not to re-rent Boshung a couple times, and I managed to not do that. Damn. Don't think I'm gaining 7 seconds though.
Never know. Could be much faster now you've not got anyone distracting you.
Probably not. Still running wide through there, fuck.
I'm going to take my traction control off. Getting bored of playing on medium. Right, I need to figure out, find a good place to unpause. Yeah, that'll do.
Fucking hell. The last 2 corners.
Watch me just spin straight away now.
We're
I've
trailing
got
our
too used to
teammate
driving
by
on medium or some shit.
20.9 seconds.
Show my teammate by how many fucking seconds? 29?
To be fair, he's one of the best drivers in the class, so. And you have spun a few times. Or twice, whatever it is.
I've actually only spun once, but I went like really far wide on the other one.
Oh, okay. I just saw you on the mini map, like really wide at T1, so I thought you'd spun.
I think that's when I was spun.
No, this lap is gone.
Oh no, I didn't spin. I just went really wide.
Oh, I've gone wide now. I keep braking in that corner where I brake in the F1 car. And then I remember I need to brake much fucking earlier than that. Oh, I did such a good lap there with no traction control. Oh, that was close.
I'm not gaining.
But I mean, for now, to be fair, like for you, just putting in as much time as possible on the game is like
Yeah.
what you need.
Yeah.
Just sucks that work is a thing.
Yep.
Oh,
Work,
shit.
girlfriend.
You start late tomorrow, though, right?
Yeah.
I finish earlier tomorrow. I finish at 4:30.
That's 7 hours removed.
It's like 9:30 your time, I think.
Okay, yeah, I should be up there then.
So I can play then
Nice.
a bit earlier. Well, obviously not exactly 4:30 because I gotta get home. But wow, that shadow looks sick. My car, rather. I've never noticed that shadow before.
What?
Because like this, the sun is behind my car, so I can see the shadow of my car in front of me,
Oh,
and it looks sick. Like you can see the halo and like the camera on, like the T cam. Wow, I just went a second faster with no traction control. Lol.
yeah, I think I'm losing over about a second a lap still.
I mean, in these cars, obviously, you're going to lose a bit more because even for me, I'm much slower in these cars just because you never drive them. So knowing where the limit is and stuff is a lot harder.
Fucking hell. Yeah, it's a struggle. Just a wiggle his wheel.
Quite happy to be fair. First time not using traction control in a while. Like having medium, and I've not even come close to spinning yet.
Wait 5 seconds.
Yeah, I'll say that now and then I'll just spin. That's what always happens when you fucking.
Yep.
Co-op.
Yep, here's what happens. No, you probably won't now because it's not a career mode.
Yeah, it's not co-op, so it won't matter.
If you keep it up, the stewards will award you a penalty.
Why is
Because
Jeff
it's racing
telling me about
nothing.
corner cutting?
I mean, we can go online and race with some real people if you want.
That'd probably end worse.
Why? I mean, for me, probably. Because if you're doing well, everyone just takes you out because they think it's GTA. I mean, you might have some people in there who are the same pace as you.
I doubt it.
You'd be surprised.
need to brake more. Son of a bitch.
My mic disconnected, but I had to wait to the straight before I could do anything.
This is your final.
Fuck, my third sector just fucked my lap. I was green through 1 and 2.
Wait, where are you at on track?
No, I just crossed the start finish line.
Damn, I'm not far behind you. To be fair, I'm 25 seconds, or no, 23 seconds ahead of second, so.
Yeah, and I'm 15 seconds back at 21st. My fastest lap was a 151.
Point.
0.4.
Okay.
I almost had it beat and then I fucked up the last sector. I was like a second up on it and then like dropped like 4 seconds in the last sector.
I really hate to lick the stamp and send it in audio.
Like the stamp and send it.
It's really annoying.
Yep. Because I hear it too. I'm low fuel mode, jeez.
Wow, did you? But that corner, not the one you're in now, the one before. Shift down, by the way. Yeah. That's probably where you're losing most of your time right now, I'd say.
No, that's where I'm losing my time. There and the last 2 corners. Like this corner, I've like not nailed it at all.
That wasn't too bad. I mean, you're turning way too far. You're causing yourself to understeer because you're trying to turn in more than you need to. Like, just looking at your wheel, like your wheel's like pretty much 360, like, or like 180 facing all the way down. You'll understeer if you turn too far.
Okay.
Your wheels will just like slide along the ground because they can't. You're not slow enough to turn that much, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm still trying to get used to, like, braking and stuff, right?
Yeah. Why would it not let me? Oh.
Because I think that's gonna be my biggest struggle is going to be getting my left foot used to braking.
It's really easy when you get used to it.
Yes, but the only thing my
So
left
either-
foot is good for at the moment, or my left leg in general is good for at the moment, is balance.
Ow. I just somehow got 45 points from that race weekend. In 2 races and qualifying.
Jeez,
4 points for pole, 4 points for fastest laps, and then 25 for winning. Oh no, 14 I think for second in the sprint, and then 25 for winning. I think that's what I said. Oh no, it must have been 12 in the sprint, I think.
no, you're 14
That's
in
the
the
only way that
sprint.
makes sense. Was it?
Yeah.
Wait, but then if I got... I don't know. Anyway. We'll go back to F1. I still really wish I had classic cars in this game.
Yeah,
I
that'd
mean,
be
they've not
nice.
got them in the next game either.
No, you just have the F1 Live that's not co-op.
F1 Life isn't gameplay, by the way. They've spent all their time on something that's not even gameplay related.
Like, what's the point of F1 Live?
Nothing. It's literally just the hub. When you load into the game, that's what you see, and they've made it like fully customizable.
So you can just
Like,
like
that's-
purchase random ass cars to see when
You can
you're in your
drive the
loading screen.
cars, but you don't. They're not part. They're not specifically part of F1 Live.
I'm confused.
So the cars are in the game anyway, right? They're not there just for F1 Live. But
Mhm.
F1 Live is literally like you can customize what your character wears and stuff like that. And like when you load into the game, when you first load in, that's what it sees.
That's stupid.
I know it's very stupid because they've put. Did you see the Did you see the trailer I sent you?
I haven't watched it yet.
Basically, they've done like nothing to career mode whatsoever. Pretty much. There was like one change.
Hmm.
And it's not a big change. What car do I want to drive as? I'll drive the Merc, why not? Oh,
Why is my
Uh,
work saying that they've scheduled a meeting before I'm even in? Oh, fuck.
didn't they do that last week or the week before?
That was 2 weeks ago. I'm not joining it. Fuck that.
I mean, you haven't started.
Well, like,
I would.
2 weeks ago I knew beforehand.
Yeah.
This
Definitely, like,
this
no
one,
warning.
I've just received a text message from my colleague going, "Oh hey, we have a meeting in like 15. I'll let you know what's been said."
I mean, if he's saying he'll let you know, then I'm assuming they're not expecting you to be there, though.
I think
At
they
least.
are, but it's like I'm finding out now. I'm not going in.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fair enough.
I'm not getting paid to be at that meeting. Oh hello. Slow
Oh, I
for that.
forgot run very wide. And I've spun.
Ah, it's the wall. Oh, I took a rears like shit.
I really know traction control is actually painful in this game. Like, because it's terrifying. It's like you don't want to lift because it's slower, but like because there are all the bumps and that on the track, if you don't lift, it's like you just know you're gonna spin.
Yeah.
Wow, these cars turn in so much faster. Like my wheel feels so much lighter now.
Yeah, I'm not happy with having to do F2 and then this.
Even for me, it feels weird. Oh, he's fun. Okay. If I somehow get anything other than P20 here, then it's a miracle.
Find the car. Ooh, jeez.
Oh my word, the
slow through
braking.
that.
I feel like I'm going super speed.
I know. Fuck.
Oh, that's fun. Okay.
I don't know where I am. I think I'm P19.
I just need to get used to no TC again.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, you're P19.
Yeah, really so
See if I can tell you how.
Ah, I spawn.
You're a little bit off. You weren't miles off. You was probably like a second off, maybe.
Yeah, I just slow through some parts.
Yuki on pole in equal cars.
Alright.
Mazepin's still at the back.
Nice.
I mean, he beat Schumacher though.
That's Sam Vettel number 2.
Where's Lewis? Oh wait, there is no Lewis.
Why, you Austin Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Merc back row lockout.
Yep.
Haas ahead of both Mercs.
I just realised I definitely need to change the stream title because I do have this co-op.
Yeah, see, my stream title is learning how to use a wheel. F1 Zoom Zooms with @Carl Bentry. Oh, we're doing a it's full wets. Fuck.
Again, I've got no traction control.
It's full wets too. It's not even inters, it's just straight wets. Fucking hell. Remember when you were saying, like, last month how we got, like, no wet races?
Yeah, we like.
And
never
now we've
wet
had,
races.
like, 3 in 4 days.
Jesus. I need to change my setup then. I know it's like Park Ferme, but I need to change something. Ah, it's fucking starting already. Raise the front wing a bit. Shit. I need to change my fucking brake balance, brake bias.
Dude, there was
saw that
no
coming.
there was no weight in the steering wheel at all there.
Oh, that means you're like fucked up. And you didn't get any force feedback, Jesus Christ.
Ah, and I was fucking struggling to get back around.
See, this is a good test of how I do without traction control now.
Oh, fuck, I can't. I'm still on the fucking start-finish straight.
Shit, I've not used any of my ear, I You still on the start finish straight?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
slow XL. Okay, I finally reached the hairpin.
Nice.
And that's fun.
How? What traction control are you using?
I don't know. Jesus. Wait, do I have traction control on or do I have it off?
I have no idea. I wouldn't say off, but maybe on medium.
It might have been on
You
medium.
had it on medium Sunday, like default.
Yeah, I haven't changed it since Sunday, so it's probably still on medium.
Oh, that's probably why. Yeah, even on medium, you can't go full throttle everywhere. Not in the wet, anyway. You can in the dry.
Solid, I'm 52 seconds back already.
Still got a chance, mate.
Probably not. I'm like over half a lap behind.
Not quite. It's spun.
No, I've spun again.
Oh, now you are. I'm doing pretty well. I was expecting to be spinning as well. I'm pleasantly surprised.
Oh my lord.
Come on in, Kimmy. Wow, AI brake. Super early. Oh my word, Latifi. Goat Tifi.
Holy fuck, I can't accelerate at all.
Oh! I was doing so well, and then last corner, and now I'm back to P19.
It's okay, you gotta wait till P20 catches you.
Ugh. It's literally impossible to get going again in the way. It takes so long. I'm like in 5th gear, still wheel spinning.
Dude, that's been my struggle this whole time.
Think what it's like with no traction control. It's not ideal, if I'm being honest. It's really easy to spin on no rouge in the wet as well. You have to like turn the wheel like a millimeter to get through.
I'm in the gravel.
Oh, that was a good save. I can hear you in the gravel through your wheel.
Let's actually get back onto track decently well.
To be fair, they're quite lenient with gravel in this game. Like you can't get beached and stuff. Imagine if you get beached in the gravel in this game. So many people would be pissed because like the amount of people that just run wide into the gravel.
Us
If you run
and
wide into the
Monza.
gravel, you're spinning. Yeah, literally. Like if you run wide into the gravel in real life, you're spinning. Like if like one wheel goes in it, because like the wheel will sort of bury itself if you're going too fast.
I'm so far last.
I've caught back up to everyone. Like Harry wrote a short, mate.
Yeah.
I
Who
love
was
how
it
the
that
side
originally
can't
said
go
I'm so
big
far
wheel.
last? I swear it wasn't Harry.
Harry.
I swear it wasn't
It was
Harry.
Harry.
I swear it was Simon actually.
It might have been, but I'm sure it was Harry originally, then Simon said it after. But now it's like said in every single Sidemen.
Yeah, who's ever
GTA
like if
game.
it's Josh or Simon, they say Josh really likes to play with
Oh my
it.
god. That save I just did was insane. Oh, I need to clip that or something later.
I like how you guys are like finishing a lap and I'm at the top of the hill.
Wait, you're at Overreach?
No, I'm heading down the hill now.
Oh, what, like the hill in the last sector?
No, I'm heading down the hill into the really long corner. I forget what it's called.
What, the hairpin?
No. The
I have no idea
high
what
speed
you're talking
corner.
Puon. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Puon. I can't remember the name of it.
There's a lot of corner names for Spa, to be fair. Oh, Lance, what are you doing? Go, Lance. Ah!
Because I'm green through sector 1 and 2.
But there's also a corner called the No-Named Corner, even though it has a name.
Interesting.
Like, its actual name is Liège, which is just like a place in Belgium. But for some reason, it's just known as the No-Named Corner. I don't... Oh my... That over...
So slow through there.
Nowhere. As soon as I start gaining places, I spin again. And now it's so hard to get straight. There we go. That's annoying.
What's your fastest?
201.2, but I did spin at the start of the lap. I got fastest lap and while spinning.
Yeah,
On my
my fast lap was that last lap. It was a 209.8.
I mean, you can't be that far off the AI, because I got fastest lap and I span.
No, I'm just a minute 27 behind you.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Ah, ran deep. Oh, I've spun. Fuck.
I need to up my brake dead zone. Because I'm still resting my foot on it.
Ah, I went wide through P1 again.
Oh! Oh, it's fun. For fuck's sake. I'm just gonna retire.
I don't know why. You don't like your last.
Yuki's still winning, by the way. Yuki, Seb, Fernando. Watch you for a bit. Ow, my back hurts. Jesus.
I'm really slow through there.
Pause it and see what TC you're on.
I'm on medium. If I was on medium
Why
on
put it on
Sunday,
flag?
I'm on medium still.
Blue flag, blue flag.
I'm getting lapped.
Oh yeah.
Let's run wide, let everybody pass.
Blue flag conditions. Create a gap and let the car behind through.
Or should I just be like Alex? I'm faster, mate. I'm clearly faster than Fernando.
So there, where you like saw, like you realised you was in too high of a gear,
Ah.
and you only shifted down one. You probably want to do like 2 or 3 there in that situation.
Hmm. Ooh.
Poor engine. Well, not really poor engine. The engine's probably fine, but
Poor gearbox.
poor. Well, no, the gearbox is fine as well. because you can run in higher gears. That doesn't matter. But it's just the engine audio is painful. Yeah, you can't turn in that far. It won't turn. Oh, don't touch those curbs. Even in the dry, you can't touch those curbs with no thingy.
We're not racing the car behind.
Equal cars
When
racing.
you can.
The Hasses are still that far back.
Hey, they're still better than me, dude.
Well, to be fair, Goat Latifi. Latifi was qualified at P18 or P17. He's P8. How the hell do you get P8? There's a huge gap from P7 to P8, so I feel like something must have happened. Yeah, Latifi got P8. Fair play. Oh.
Lost that.
I wasn't even looking there, I just heard the wall.
Yeah, no, I lost it. I'm like, I'm not gonna fight it. I'm just gonna let go of the steering wheel. So I feel like I'm really slow, but I feel like I also seem to be in lower gears. Walking curbs.
Be in lower gears. So when you start losing the rear, let go of the throttle completely. Did you do that there?
Yeah.
Just when you yeah.
Yeah.
That's like obviously if you stay full throttle, it's just even if you try and correct it, it's not gonna
Yeah.
it's not gonna grip up properly. The wheels are just gonna spin. Goat Tifi, go on. Yuki won though. Yuki looks so much like one of my real life friends. It's mad. Only in this game though, not in real life. Yeah, Latifi,
What?
P15,
4 foot,
P8.
4'2", little Japanese man.
No, just like his face in this game looks
Oh.
exactly like my friend, but in real life he looks nothing like my friend. So I don't know if Cody just did a really bad job with his face in this game.
Probably.
He's got like little moustache and everything in this game. I feel like he doesn't have that in real life. He is so small though. I love it when he's like walking with his like engineer and stuff. It always so funny.
Yeah, he looks so fucking tiny.
It's like he had his who was it? He had like his
I want to watch this
female
video.
probably like personal trainer or something.
Oh,
with
that was
him,
loud.
the other day, and he was like walking with her. That was jokes. Let me know when you're ready. If you're watching a video.
This, I'm very
Oh,
sure
I've turned the AI down as well. If you want me to.
sound is off.
I'll do 63 just to see where you're at. See if you need to go to 60.
Alright.
After this, we'll do an online race. Just see how it goes. Why not?
Oh, I've never done an online race before.
Have you not?
No, I try to stay away from it because I know it's cancer.
See, sometimes it's okay. It depends on who you get in your lobby. If they're new to the game, some people do literally treat it like GTA and will just like ram you for no reason. Like people don't understand that even if like someone accidentally hits you or makes contact or whatever, retaliation is worse than accidentally hitting someone. So like you'll just nudge someone a tiny little bit, like you brake too late or something,
Yeah.
and they will just slam into you for no reason, like full on retaliation.
The racing line
Like, in
looks
real life.
different in F1 2022.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah. I don't know if that's just for the practice program, though. Because they mentioned it as a practice program, didn't they? So I don't know if it's like you've got to stay on this line as much as possible. I like that racing art, though. Not that I use it, but I still like the look of it. It reminds me of old F1 games, like F1 Championship Edition stuff and stuff like that. That's what the racing line looked like on that game.
split screen multiplayer.
That was already in the game.
Yeah.
I love when they promote stuff that's already in the fucking game.
F2 TM.
Like, I can understand promoting F2. That kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Like,
Split screen
yeah,
multiplayer, whoever
yeah.
uses it.
yeah. How many people played split screen? I know people were pissed when they took it out though, so some people must play it because they took it out for quite a while, from like F1 2014 onwards maybe. And
Yeah,
they
but
didn't
that
bring it back
requires
till,
like having
F1
friends
2020.
in person to play with.
Yeah, it's like I haven't played split screen. Like I have like occasionally, like if I'm like playing with my girlfriend's little brother, like he wants to play Call of Duty or
Yeah.
something like that. But like properly played split screen since I was like 12 maybe. Like when I have a friend stay at your house,
Yeah.
and like you only have one console, so you can't play split screen.
Yeah.
Split
Okay,
screen is the
I'm
worst as well because
Ready.
yeah, I read it up. I assume so. But yeah, split screen is the worst. Like some games don't optimize it to fit the screen properly. So
Hmm.
like, you can have a massive TV, but it will still be designed to fit a smaller TV. which is
See, I
really
feel like
annoying.
with like split screen, I feel like you should be able to, like, maybe not with the Xbox, like, but I feel like on PC, if you're playing a game split screen, you should be able to put it onto two monitors. You should have that
Yeah.
option.
Wait, can you play split screen on PC? I actually didn't know that.
You might be able to, but I'm not just meaning F1. I'm meaning like just games in general.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I didn't even know you could play split screen on PC.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, on any
you
game.
can. But I think it's the same thing. It's like one screen is split, and it's kind of just like, well, if it was, I'm really slow through T1.
Up break too early. Like I always do on the first lap of this track.
But I feel like it's like, oh, I have like multiple monitors. Like, why can't I have that option to?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because you're not hindering anybody by having a smaller
Yeah,
screen.
exactly. Yeah.
But it's about that games
Yeah,
don't even
'cause
like
otherwise-
consider that as an option.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. You think that just seems obvious, doesn't it? Like one of the things that just should seems like everyone. Fuck! I forgot I didn't have traction control on, and just full pelted it coming out that corner.
No, I'm slow.
I spun, so you're ahead of me. P20 it says.
Ooh, I missed that corner. No, I spun.
Yep, I just don't took you.
And I fucked up that corner at the bottom of the hill.
I did fastest last sector, at least.
I should have fight the steering wheel so hard there to keep his car straight.
I mean, it's probably a good thing that you got your wheel in this, like, Yuki, mate, what the hell?
Yuki's
Turns out
gone
you're
rampant.
the best driver in F1.
Yeah, it's good that I've gotten it early.
Yeah, so you didn't have to go through this at the start of F1 22, because that'd
Yeah.
be painful, like, because then you'd probably want to play co-op straight away, right? Like, as soon as you get to F1 22.
Yeah,
So it would be painful.
because ideally we want to do a new series in F1 2022 right away.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just... Wait, can we stream the 3 days early, or do we have to wait the 3 days?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
That's the official, like, that's when the embargo lifts when the release date is, so.
Even for the
Yeah,
pre-release?
you're fine. Yeah. The embargo lifts on that day.
Okay.
On the day of the pre-release. I got a really good start with no traction control.
Yeah, I just saw you like almost take out Shumi though.
Yeah, Mick just sent it to T1. Yeah, I moved out of the way because I saw it. His proximity armor. I was like, he's gonna rear end me here.
Yeah, I like stayed back cautiously. Like, this ain't gonna end well.
I mean, that's good from you though. If you can
Well,
recognise the
well,
danger
I
and
sent
avoid
it.
it. Oh, I just spun. Oh, I killed Mick as well. Poor Mick. I've killed him. Well, nearly killed him, and then actually killed him. Oh my god. Fam! Fam! I'm in 4th gear. How am I still spinning?
Okay, I'm gonna do a Fernando.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna do a Fernando
Still not
masterclass
going.
on Fernando.
I'm still not fucking going. I'm still on the straight where I spun. Because I can't get off the fucking grass. Jesus Christ. Oh my god! Fam!
Ah, the turntables.
It's just the grass. My tyres are fucking covered in grass, so I literally can't get going. Finally. Jesus fucking Christ.
I was like parked on
Oh
T1.
no, my tyres are ruined. My tyres are ruined. I know what I've done. Oh my god. Yeah, that's what I've done. I've turned the tyre wear, not tyre wear, the carcass temperature on. There's a setting where you can have carcass temperature or surface. I've turned carcass temperature on, so then that's why we've been spinning so much and not been able to get going. Because if you turn carcass temperature on, inside the tyre stays insanely hot, and it makes you keep spinning. You have like no rear end grip whatsoever. That's why we've been struggling so much. I've nearly been lapped. I'm 41 seconds behind Mick. What position you in?
P14.
Nice.
I overtook like 6 people
Wait.
when you crashed.
How are you doing with this AI difficulty?
Not bad. I've been able to hold off Fernando for now.
But in terms of like blocking him or actually have like this good pace?
Actually, I have like
Hold him off.
good pace.
Okay.
Just did the old switcheroo into T1.
I was gonna say I saw your name.
Ah, son of a bitch. Icon just helped me. Icon's a
Oh, I
legend.
saved you. Yeah, I had that before in our co-op when they like saved me.
Oh, I went too deep.
I finally got my tyres sorted out now.
I don't know what happened to
It
Alonso.
takes ages as well.
I'm not driving as smart as I should be.
At least I did the fastest lap. You're going to see my fastest lap at the end compared to the AIs, because I just gained... Wait, I just gained 8 seconds on Mick in 1 lap. Bruh.
I have to figure out where my ERS button is.
Trying to think what it defaults to on the wheel.
It's the double squares one, so it's right at the bottom of the left side.
Oh, I'd make it one that's as close to your thumb as possible, so you don't have to reach for it, because it's the button you use the most.
See, the issue is like
That's what I do.
my DRS button, I'm used to being like top left of the controller, and ERS is now, or the DRS is it's still Y, but it's now on the opposite side.
Yeah, but you can change it to any button you like.
Yeah, I'm just used to going to the other side to
Yeah.
do it.
Just change it to where you're comfortable, because that will improve. Like being comfortable with where your buttons are is huge as well. Like if you're having to reach all around your wheel and not knowing where you're pressing, it's so hard to concentrate.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
That's
starting
why
to
I
get
had
used to it
yesterday.
slowly, but yeah.
I mean, I'm already used to where all my buttons are, and I've got a billion buttons to choose from.
I just lost a spot to Mazda spin. Send it. Bitch.
This is your final lap of the race.
I'm not sure how I spun. Was having a good race until that spin.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely been your best race so far.
Ah.
Pretty much ready to go online.
No,
To
I'm
be fair,
probably
most
gonna murder
people online
somebody.
use assists, so you don't see many people spin online To be fair,
We're leading our teammate by 13.2 seconds.
some people use it. Every now and then you'll see someone spin.
Just remember my. Oh wait, no, it'll be fine on Xbox. We just will lose audio. Oh, I just sent it right past Nick.
I saw you just swap positions really quickly. I so nearly got lapped. Jesus. Even you're like miles ahead of me still.
Yeah, I'm like 26. I'm in the grass.
I was 3 corners away from getting lapped. So if I had spun one more time, I probably would have.
P19. Damn it.
The annoying thing is, I actually drove really well when I got going as well.
I started to go
At
downhill.
least it bodes well for online anyway. Fastest lap.
Oh, excuse me.
Nice. Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Big Kimmy.
You guys are going mad in sports chat.
Man like Yuki, what the hell? Wait, you say you was holding up Fernando at one point?
Fernando was behind me.
He came P2.
How?
Sure it was an Ocon? It
That's-
must have been Ocon, because Ocon was 14.
I swear it was both of them. Were behind me.
My fastest lap. 109.2. 3 seconds quicker than the race winner. Nice. It's mad the like, you would think, like what? I'm 3 seconds faster than the AI here, right?
Yeah.
And we just played on 63. I played this track on 104.
And you're
and
slower.
No, I had that really good battle with Charles here, didn't I? Where I literally, and Valtteri, where I won by like a millimeter.
Yeah.
That is 40 AI difficulties difference. And yet that's only 3 seconds in game.
Yeah.
That's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Obviously 3 seconds a lap over an entire race is a lot. But like for one lap, you'd think it'd be more than that. I've always wanted to see what zero AI is like.
Let's do it. Let's do zero AI race.
No.
Why not?
I'll try to find one that's got some. Oh, this one, they only want experienced drivers. Let's join the beginner friendly one. And then I'll invite you to it. I'll join beginner friendly and I should just go in and just smoke everyone. If it's beginner friendly.
So Carl's gonna
I've played an
smurf.
online race on this game. Yeah, I'm pretty much smurfing. I'm not an experienced driver. I'll probably spin though. So
League, ranked play, social play.
I'll invite you. Yeah, I'm on social play, but I don't know if you'll see it because it's an EU server. So I mean, I can't even join right now, so I'm still joining. But there's probably more EU servers than NA on this game, considering how much bigger F1 is in the EU. In EU.
Collisions disabled on beginner friendly.
Yeah. Which I'm glad about, to be fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I still can't join apparently, so. It says joining session. Might
I'm
have to
trying.
come off and
I'm trying mine.
go back on. Yeah, if you get in, just invite me. Supposedly there's 2 people in the lobby on the Canada one, but apparently there's 8 people spectating. Clean drivers only is you can choose that as a filter. That's an NA one as well.
Right.
Good
right.
race etiquette required. I mean, it's still social play though, so anyone can join.
Yeah.
So I do see NA servers still. There's like 3 NA servers. Wait, I have 4 bars, like full connection to that NA server, maxed out.
Are you like
We'll join that one
browsing?
then. Yeah, I'll join that one.
Which one?
If I've got full connection, it's got no one in it. I think it was Canada, maybe. Hang on, let me cancel and go back. Oh,
Canada, Europe. Wait, oh filter.
just so I can let you know which one it is.
Location, NA.
NA, Spain. It's Spain. I'm trying to join though. I don't know if it'll let me. It's not letting me join anything. Oh, I do need to charge my fucking controller as well.
I actually have your controller on for audio. Here, failed the join session.
I'm back. I may have disconnected my headset. Yanked out the cable.
Oh, I failed the join session apparently.
So did I. Don't know what's going on with that. We'll just spam every. Well, I was gonna say spam everyone, but we don't want to join anyone if it's gonna be a bunch of fucking
Sweats.
experienced people. I mean, we can start our own one and just have anyone else join. If we can't. Oh, I didn't realize there's more pages. I was just looking at the first page. You press RB, you can look at more pages. Have our controller on charge. Come on. There we go.
Azerbaijan. Friendly competition. Right. Monaco.
There's a race at
welcome.
Monaco. Monaco and F2.
F2. I don't see F2. I'm seeing
Right,
a Monaco
bottom.
race.
How do I get full connection to South American lobbies? Like, I've got a 2-bar to a European lobby, but a full 4 bars for a South American race.
Well, there's only one page for the NA ones.
I'm just going to do... I'll do beginner friendly. And then we can start our own one. Or we're just going to join a random one, possibly. But if we can start our own one, then hopefully people will just join. I'm going to start our own one. It's not letting me join. That's annoying. Create. Open.
Oh, you're gonna be on, you're gonna be on the EU server.
Invite you. Race style. Wait, what do I need? Casual, I suppose.
Select livery.
Would you play a car, I suppose? So.
I'm gonna go with my
Don't want AI.
livery from my team.
Weekend structure. No quality. 5 laps. Track select. Or you could just do random.
For a track.
Yeah. Do Canada's first, I suppose. I mean, do you want to wait and see if anyone joins, or do you want to just get going and then...
Not sure.
We can give it like a minute, see if anyone joins, then if
Yeah.
not, just go into it.
Let the steering wheels cool off a bit.
Yeah, true.
I really don't know why my work would have scheduled the meeting before I'm even in.
Sounds annoying, to be honest.
Well, it's like, how the hell am I supposed to know about it?
To be fair, I might have to do that though. I might have to troll the whole lobby and just turn all assists off for one race. Like, I'll make it like full wet, make it so you're not allowed traction control, just see what happens.
Oh
I
god.
remember when these YouTubers did a open lobby, like anyone could join, like any of their subscribers.
Yeah.
And they just turned off all assists, and everyone just went at the start, and 3/4 of the grid just span, like instantly, because they've gone full throttle.
How team colors are slightly similar.
Mine's purple. Purple and silver.
Yeah, mine's just a darker purple.
I'm really glad we can change the types of paint on the livery for this next game. Because we can choose like, you could choose if you want a certain part to be matte or metallic or anything like that. Which is so much better.
See, I want this livery that I have right now. I wish I could change the silver part of it.
Change the silver part.
Yeah, because my team colors are like dark purple and like a light blue and pink.
Yeah.
And so I'd change the silver part to the light blue, and I can't do that with. It's not customizable, the silver on this one.
Oh.
Really high on gears.
Out of curiosity, how many fingers do you use to change gear?
1 or 2.
It's weird, right? Because everyone has their own way of doing it. Like, some people use, like,
Oh.
3. I use 2 on my right hand and then 1 on my left hand for some reason. And I couldn't tell you why. That's just what I went to naturally first time I ever played with a wheel.
I've
That's
swapped
just what I've
between
stuck
1
with.
and 2 today. Ah!
I don't know, I'm always 2 on the right, 1 on the left. Yeah, wheel spin.
Oh, sorry, you're already up like 8 seconds on me.
I remember when one of my friends from school, he like got into F1 like halfway through like our time in secondary school, and he was like, I asked him if he had the game. He was like, yeah. I was like, oh, you want to play online? He's like, yeah, I'm really good though. So like, I was like, all right, we'll just do me versus you and see what happens. I don't think he expected me to be that good, and we just loaded up, and we played Canada, and I beat him in a 5-lap race by like 35 seconds. I went like full sweat, didn't speak, like just destroyed him. And this was like nearly when I was at like as the best I've ever been. And he just left the lobby, like just didn't speak to me about it, like never mentioned his score or anything.
How Carl loses a friend.
I mean, we're still friends. We just never spoke about it.
Am I really good at the game, mate? I was like the best.
Yeah, he was well good. I mean, he tried saying he was really good, but then he played with like 4 assists and everything.
Oh yeah, see, I know I'm trash.
I mean,
I
I
don't-
wouldn't say you're trash,
I only have one, so I'm like good.
but you wouldn't say you was really good.
No,
you know
I'd say I'm like,
like-
semi-competent.
Yeah. Your main issue is like, I'd say understanding scenarios in a race,
Yeah,
like when to
yeah, I'm just not
make
used to
certain
it.
decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have gotten
That just
better
comes
this year,
with
though.
Playing. It just comes with playing, because I used to be the same. When I first started playing F1 games, I would just like send it up the inside and just fucking yeet into all the AI.
But even then, like,
didn't care.
you've been able to notice the difference from when we started this year, too, where we are now.
Oh, 100%. I mean, even just the time since we first started playing the co-op,
Yeah.
it's definitely improved a bit.
Ah!
It's just like the thing with F1, obviously, like everything happens so fast, so it's
Yeah.
all like split-second decisions that you have to make without really thinking about it.
Lug the car around.
The multiplayer cars in this game are so slow compared to the Merc.
New personal best lap.
What lap time was it?
1:16.4. Oh, fuck, I'm
Not too
dead
bad.
through turn 1.
I'm just like relearning how to play without traction control. I mean, even when I play with traction control, I still play as if I don't have it because it's faster. But it's fun not spinning and shit. Like, just playing the game more, I've got better since me and you started playing again. Because like this is the game I played before me and you started playing. This is probably the F1 game I played the least out of every game I've ever had.
Yeah. Well, part of the issue is I
no.
didn't have it for so long, so we were playing F1 2020 for a long time.
Yeah. No, actually, the game I played the very least was F1 2015 because there was no career mode.
Ah.
That game is so shit. Online was actually pretty good as well, which was annoying. Like the game itself wasn't bad. It's just there was nothing for offline players. So like, unless you have people to play with, it's really boring. Like, oh god, that was nearly a spin. You could do like championships, like same as you can on here, where you have to be like a real driver, but you couldn't make your own or anything.
Nah, get around. Oh, I spun it. Shit.
I've run out of ERS.
I like not touched mine.
I was pretty consistent in terms of pace in that race.
I was having a decent lap and then I touched the grass a little bit.
I'm quite happy with that, to be fair. Yeah, see, like, you're like the silver on your car right now. It'd be so much better if it was metallic.
It would be better with my blue color, because the blue that I have matches or like goes well with the purple and pink.
Yeah.
This is the livery I have currently in my team.
Oh, okay. See, this isn't my team.
I need to tighten my stand again.
Wait, is it like where your wheels, like your actual stand?
Yeah, I need to tighten the bottom.
Oh, okay. I've never had to do that before, but mine is different, so that's probably why.
Yeah.
You've got the one-legged one. Haven't you?
Yeah, I've got the one-legged one. It tends to, because that's where the pivot is.
Yeah.
It tends to it feels
A little loose forward and backwards.
Yeah.
Only
I mean,
42 seconds back of you. Your
I mean,
fastest
it
lap
wouldn't
was
be
like
that far.
5 seconds faster.
It wouldn't have been that far though if you hadn't spun and stuff.
No.
It would have been like 25.
Yeah, my fastest lap is like 5 seconds shorter or slower.
Sad, no one joined.
Yeah.
Hate to see it.
Yeah.
See if we can join someone else's again. Because we could just create our own 1 or 2 seconds anyway, if we need to. I don't know why it wouldn't let us join anyone's. That's weird. Because it's not like it's not letting us play together at all.
Yeah.
Kind of weird. Beginner friendly at Canada. Wait. No, that one's weird. It still keeps saying it's happening. But nothing's progressing. These ones have actual names of hosts. We'll do this one, Imola. Hopefully it's not started. Oh, it has. Fuck, maybe not then. We'll do this one. If I can join.
What one?
I can't remember what track it is now. I'd have to invite you. I don't think I can join anyway. Still haven't joined. It's really weird. Never had this before. Then again, I've not really played multiplayer on this game. Except with you. There's this one on USA. 7 people at Oceanic servers.
Oh, my ping is ass on that.
Maybe not then. I somehow get 2 bar.
I have 1.
I don't know how I get 2 bar at Oceanic. It literally, maybe my internet's just insane.
Wait.
But then I've got like a 1 bar in Europe.
No, that's
But, like,
that's an
how?
NA server that I have 1 bar on.
It's so weird. I've got 1 bars on Europe, but I get 4 bars on NA. Like, where's the logic?
I don't have the
We'll do
Oceanic
this
one.
one. Second page, Europe, Bahrain is 14 players.
Oh, that's what
It
exciting.
wouldn't let me join. It instantly, like, literally instantly said no.
I was
Which
only
is
looking
annoying.
on
I'll try and
NA.
join again if I can. Oh, it's gone.
Oh no, I see the Oceanic one. It's just experienced drivers though.
Oh, this one. This one's at 16 players from Monaco. Oh no, there's. I'm in. I'll invite you. There's 18 people when you join. It's about to be nutty. Oh, it's a shame because it's Monaco as well. We could have got to drive, and you'd get to witness the carnage that is online at Monaco.
I think I found it. Am I in the right one?
Hold up. Let me see players. Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. Are we doing like actual?
Be Red Bull or Alpine. These. Why is there 2 random AI?
I don't know.
I'm just. Do you want to be teammates or not that it matters? But oh no,
Can we
someone is
even
an
be
Alpine.
teammates?
I actually don't know. I think nearly every seat is taken.
I think everything is taken. I'll go into Haas.
No, there's Yuki. I'll drive the Alpha Tauri, I suppose. Oh, yeah, you drive in Haas, so yeah, I'll drive.
Wait, I can't select.
Oh wait, you can't select it anyway because they're in a race. They're on the last lap though.
Yeah.
I'll probably do a couple races and then I'll probably go and eat because I'm very hungry already. Oh, what? I
What?
just got disconnected. Can you
Right.
invite me back? Is that way I don't have to find
My
it?
friends.
It just says you need to be signed into Xbox Live like it would did to you.
Rip. I invited you, so.
As if I haven't been this whole time.
Right?
Wait, did you say you invited me?
Yeah.
Don't have anything.
It says
Sorry?
it says you're offline. Oh.
Invite me through your Xbox.
Okay, yeah, I missed
Yeah.
the button last time.
Oh, fair enough.
I slide you, but didn't hit invite.
Yeah. There we go. I'm back. I don't know what the settings are, if it's contact or not. One guy has won nearly every race by the looks of it. Oh, I think I know why it was saying about my connection and stuff. Because it's all depends on people in the lobby. Like I've got some people on 1 bar connection, but then some who are 4 for me.
Yeah, I'm seeing that too. There's a lot on one
You're-
bar.
I'd say half is 4 for me, and then a few is 1.
I think I
There's a
have
couple
like
2 bars.
5 that are, including myself, that are on full, including you actually. Everyone else is on 1.
You have to pray your city finally gets better Wi-Fi.
Well, no, like there is fiber optics and 5G within the city. They're just not
It's not
going
where
to
you
every
get-
house.
Yeah.
Unless I move to a new house, that I don't get it.
Mate, just got to move your entire family just for better Wi-Fi.
No, pretty much.
Just do what oh, their race is finished because they just changed the lobby settings. Do what? Do you know Syndicate, the YouTuber?
Yeah.
Do you know what he did? Because he used to have really bad Wi-Fi where he lived. Because he lived in like a small village where he built his house.
Yeah.
He paid £1,000, and then now he pays like $250 a month. And they came and ripped up his whole street so they could put in fiber optics specifically for his house. So he has a
Now you back?
Yeah.
Sorry, I
I
want to
totally
talk.
didn't forget about that.
Um,
Do you have you enabled my stream to pick up your audio?
yeah,
by the way?
yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I lost you. I lost you about halfway through. They ripped up the street.
Oh, they basically ripped up his entire street to give him rapid internet.
Ah.
Like 1,000 up, 1,000 down, for like, and he's 250 quid a month. But thanks to him doing that, his entire street got really good Wi-Fi. So he basically paid for his street to have really good Wi-Fi.
Well, if I
How-
won
how can I
the
load it out?
lottery,
Yeah, he is rich as fuck. So
I'm moving.
yeah. Move to the UK, mate.
True, but my girlfriend doesn't want to move to the UK.
Yeah,
I've talked about moving to Europe in the past, and she's very against it.
Mate, if you're like 100 millionaire, there ain't no way she's not moving to Europe with you.
The thing is, like, all of her family's here.
Yeah, he's still a house in
And-
Canada as well. You just go between the two.
Yeah.
6 months here, 6 months there.
Yeah, spend the summer in Canada, spend the winter in Europe.
It'd be so much better.
It would be.
It really wouldn't. It'd be shit, but it'd be miserable either way.
Well, I could handle rain for 4 months
Over some
instead of
snow for 4 months.
handling snow for 8.
Fam, can everyone load out of the fucking lobby?
Yeah, I'm trying
It's still
to.
not loaded out from the Monaco race.
Yeah, I know. I'm in a please waiting thing.
Did you click join session?
Yeah.
Yeah, you never click that. Not when they're in a race. It always ends badly.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Well, a bunch of people are leaving, I'm guessing, because it's not loading out. We've gone from 18 people to 10.
I'm gonna have to quit F1 and come back. You're gonna have to reinvite me.
Okay. Wait, now or?
Hold on. Give it a second.
Okay. Oh, finally, they're in the race results screen.
Okay.
Jesus.
Invite.
You're fine. They ain't gonna fill the lobby that quick.
No, but I still have to find it. There you go.
To be fair, looking at the time, probably be one race for me, which is annoying.
Yeah, depending on how long it is for me as well.
I might be able to play. Well, they're only 5 lap races.
Yeah, but I
But
work
I
in
might
an
be
hour
able
or
to play
two.
later. Alright, true. I might be able to play later if you're not busy, but probably not until too late since I have
No,
work
I
at
don't
fucking-
think I'll be able to. There's a game tonight.
Yeah, that's fine. I have work at fucking 7:30 a.m. So
Because
probably smarter for me if I don't. If I'm being honest.
part of the issue with for me right now with work is because the Oilers are still in the playoffs, we are running streams during the games
Yeah.
of the crowds.
Yeah.
So for when it was the Battle of Alberta, we had both Calgary and Edmonton fan crowds. But now Edmonton's still in it, so we're going to be running that.
Yeah.
Because that kind of takes a bit of time.
Yeah.
Alright, can we select drivers?
No.
Damn.
We need 4 more people to fucking advance from the race results screen. I don't know why it doesn't force you after like 30 seconds.
6 of 8.
6, 2 more. Come on. You can do it. Just press A on your controller.
Or your
It's
wheel.
not that difficult. Yeah, it's really not hard. I can't wait for crossplay though. Are you going to play on PC when you get crossplay?
No, I bought on Xbox.
What was that, sorry?
I bought the game on Xbox.
I know, but I mean, when crossplay comes out, will you play PC? Because then you can have like mods and stuff, and you can have sick mods on your My Team liveries.
I don't know. Because I feel like that's going to take a lot of extra bullcrap to manage.
What, in terms of like mods or?
Well, yeah, like,
Like, actually
modding,
getting it to work.
modding for liveries and stuff.
Apparently, it's not very hard, but I don't actually know. But from what I've
Well, because
So
you have to like figure out how you're painting everything, how you're dropping all the logos on the livery and stuff. Then you have to load it into the files.
I mean, yeah, you can use someone else's if you see one. You don't have to specifically make your own one.
Yeah, as if I'm not gonna have Gambo racing on the side of my car.
Yeah, but you could also mod that onto one you've already installed.
True,
So you could like get a.
but I'd
set
have to
people you
figure
like.
out how to do that. Is the issue?
True. But like, you can have like real life sponsors and stuff. So much fucking better.
It's like Coca-Cola, Starbucks, Nike.
Yeah. go like full old silver and red McLaren, like Santander and Vodafone fucking sponsorships. That
You gotta
car
go
was
with like
so
the
nice.
you gotta go with like the old Marlboro.
Yeah, exactly. That's what Arava has, right? On his one.
Don't remember.
Or he did have. I don't know if he still does this season. I've not watched it. I mean, he started another season with like a month left of the game. Like, what the fuck? That man is like a crackhead. He's already on like 9 seasons or something. Bam! How he stood 5 out of 7? Fucking hell. Just press A. We've literally lost 90% of the lobby.
Holy fuck!
Fucking hell. We've been sitting here for like 10 minutes. Might be longer than that, honestly. I think it's more like 13 minutes.
4 of 6.
But yeah, this weekend, obviously, since I'm not staying at my girlfriend's house, I can play a bunch more.
I told my
Well,
girlfriend that
no,
I'd see her
fir-
this weekend.
Well, no, it's not actually the weekend. It's Thursday and Friday. Well, Thursday night, Friday night, I can stay up late and stuff.
Okay, Friday night work.
Okay. Because
I work at 5 my time. And I usually stream on
Sunday,
Friday nights
so-
anyway.
fam, we're down to 5 people. Like how?
Yeah.
4 people now. Just fucking press A.
3 of 4.
Fam, we're not even in the lobby. Literally everyone just has a loading symbols next to their name. There's like 5 people.
There's literally one
Actual-
person that needs to press A.
Yeah. And they still won't. How is it not forcing them to press it? Now it's gone down to 0. Okay, we're good, we're good. We can choose
Jesus.
team. Wait, no we can't. Apparently. What are we waiting for? There's 4 people left in the fucking lobby.
This is race 004. Oh, there you go.
there we go.
07.
Now we can choose teams. Who are you
Uh,
driving as?
let's go
Let's
Alpine.
go both Haas. Fuck it.
You go Haas?
I've not driven a Haas in this game.
Alright.
Azerbaijan could be interesting. I don't know about what settings I have on, like damage and shit. Oh wait, you can see actually, if you go in settings, you can see what the lobby settings are.
I like how it's like Red Bull, McLaren, and then there's Mercedes, and there's just Austin Haas.
Damage is off anyways, so that's alright. Don't know if contact is on or not, like if we can actually hit each other.
I like how we're just in the
I don't know
Haas.
how you see that. I've not driven the Haas in this game, I don't think. Like, once. So I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, I've just
See what
got like
delivery
I'm
looks
gonna
like
take
on
it
board.
slow off the start.
Yeah, that's probably wise. I mean, there's only 6 of us, so it might not be too bad.
Send.
There was 18 at Monaco. That would have been fucking dreadful.
I'm gonna.
But it
No,
was always.
no,
it's
I'll
always
just
jokes, though.
full send it and not break into T1.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. Just murder everybody.
Yeah. That's it. Imagine it's just no contact. You just drive through everyone. That would be kind of funny though. Can't lie. You just spear across my screen. Just don't hit anyone. Do I have a setup for Baku?
P5? No,
I
P4.
don't think.
Not
Right,
P4.
what? I'm P6. What track do you... I'm literally last, that's annoying. What setup do you think, like, for a track would be good for Spa? Not Spa, Baku, sorry.
No fucking clue,
Canada,
dude.
maybe?
No, Monaco.
I'll go with Canada. Why not?
I'm not doing a setup. 2, 1.
Yeah, the Haas livery looks alright from on board. He just looks shit from off board.
Oh, it's P5.
One guy
Never
to
mind.
go. Oh, that guy hit the wall on the outside. Damn, everyone's hitting. What are they doing?
Oh, I've hit the curb and spun.
Oh, oh! How did I get through that? Did you see what they were doing?
No, I hit the curb and spun.
Man,
Oh.
why the
Them
fuck
two
would
were
you do that?
just smashing into each other on the
Black,
straight.
no, fuck me up, man.
And they were like bounced
I'm
into
playing like
me.
2 hours, and
See if I can
these
chase
2
this guy
hours,
down.
I'm
these
just like
2
hearing
fucking
some
hours,
kid just
I
like
can
rage.
finish a race because of your.
Oh, I can't hear because of the
You
party.
guys
When you're in a party on Xbox.
need to
Wait,
learn
how
some
are you hearing?
lessons
I don't know how I hear
on the
you.
drive, first of all. And second,
I hear some,
not
like,
in
kid
other
bitching.
places. Because someone,
Wait, how old
some
is this
people,
then?
12 to
need
14.
to learn. They want to learn. You know,
That's very specific.
fuck up just for a win. You know, just telling you the truth.
The guy in 4th currently. God. Oh, I'm struggling back here.
Yeah, I'm not driving great either.
Technically, I'm last. Because someone's been DQ'd. I think that was the guy that didn't start.
I just clocked it. Haas has the exact same wheel as my car too, as my one, like as a Ferrari wheel.
Well, it is Haas Ferrari.
Yeah, I know, but they don't. The same as it's Alfa Romeo have Ferrari engines, but they don't have a Ferrari wheel.
I don't know.
Yeah, they literally have the exact same. Fair enough.
Are you
just
surprised that
realised I
Gene
looked
Haas
at-
can't invent his own wheel?
No, not really. They can't invent any of their own parts, can they? So. People, I remember how triggered people were when they first joined the sport and they brought basically the entire Ferrari from the year before. And then they did pretty well as well. They were like 6th in the constructors in their first year because they just brought all the parts from the last year's Ferrari. And then all the other teams were so pissed.
Ugh.
Me and the guy in the lead are like exactly the same pace.
I'm 14 seconds back, almost 15 seconds back.
Ah, keep bottling that corner, man.
Ooh, I hit the wall. I turned way too soon.
Castle section, oh my word. That guy's like really good. Oh, maybe not.
Ah, I'm gonna fuck that corner.
Okay, I'm catching him a bit now. Oh,
I'm glad I stayed back, everybody. Because I am struggling.
well, ghosting is on anyway, so we wouldn't have. No one would have crashed into you.
I don't want to ruin anybody's race.
What was that? Sorry.
Just don't want to ruin anybody's race.
Oh, right. There's no damage either, so I don't think it'd be too big of an issue.
Well, you already had the chaos on lap 1.
But that's because you had a fucking 12-year-old who was being immature because the guy had literally tapped him by accident and he started fucking bouncing into him on the straight. I can't believe he then raged about it as if it wasn't him. Oh, I'm catching the leader. That doesn't help though, I ran really wide there.
I'm so far blast.
I just realised, you know, the host of the lobby was the guy who just sat there at the start, right? He was probably the one we were waiting for to fucking ready up, or like press A, and it wouldn't go because it was the host it was waiting for.
That's awkward. I'm like so not used to Baku.
So not used to what?
This track.
Oh, neither am I. I hardly drive this track. The AI is super OP here, so it's annoying to play offline. I'm just catching this guy. I'm literally just so close to DRS. I must just be like half a second a lap quicker than him.
Meanwhile, I'm just
considering no
chilling here
practice on
40
the track.
seconds back and forth.
Well, the guy in fourth bottled it as well. Ooh. Oh, nearly spun. Oh, no. Fuck, I was right on him. I got DRS and then I just had a half spin and just hit the wall. Back to 2 seconds behind. That's annoying. Needing to mess up now.
It's a good thing you're in a Haas, mate.
I know. Imagine it turns out it's not equal cars this whole time. We just fucked ourselves over.
Oh, I bend it again.
Man, that corner I mess up every lap.
Oh, I'm struggling to get going. Jeez, I'm having a fucking mare here.
I'm driving really well this lap. After fucking up at the start.
Sad thing is, I had a green first and green second. And then I finished like 8 seconds back with my best. Oh, I've hit the wall. I've gone too deep into T1.
Oh, this yellow flag.
Yeah, that's me.
Take out the leader for me.
I'll try, right?
You're ghost anyways, so it won't work.
I'm gonna get lapped, that's reassuring.
I mean, this guy's decent. I thought he was quicker than he was, but he's not as quick as I thought he was. It's just that where I've not had any practice on this track. Like, after like lap 2, I was way quicker than him. But, well, not way, but like half a second a lap, I would say.
Deep into that corner.
Blue flag, blue
Oh, same.
flag. Gap to car in front is 27.7 seconds.
Well, that's long.
Blue flag conditions. Create a gap and let the car behind through.
See if I can get this corner right this lap. Oh, I cut it completely.
Same. I took like the exact same one you did. Ah,
Fam, if I
chicken
get
nugget.
DRS, I can actually get him on a race to the line if he doesn't take me out. This is gonna be mad.
Go, Carl.
Let's go for the fucking
Oh my god,
first
it's
lap.
8 temps.
What did the kid say?
I can't hear him.
Yeah, that's
Blue
long.
flag.
No! So close. He's weaving as well. But I think he beat me by 2 temps.
Holy crap, I just beat my fastest lap by like 8.5 seconds.
I was gonna say you weren't that far back. And you made mistakes as well.
Yeah. Cut that corner a little bit.
But I mean, that guy was raging off the start as if he's good. Fucking terrible.
It's just like spazzing all over that fucking area for
Yeah,
me.
he's- Oh, that line though.
Yeah, I think I take a similar line.
No, I take a similar line, but if you bounce over the curb, you don't get a penalty or a warning. So I usually yeet over the curb. Like, you turn in really early and send it over the curb. And you gain, like, a few temps and don't get a warning.
Ah.
Can't believe I lost by 2 temps. I want to see what my fastest lap was compared to the other guys. Because that last lap I gained like a second and a half.
As if you don't get driver of the day.
What was that, sorry?
I said as if you don't get driver of the day.
Yeah, I don't know how I didn't actually.
You were
I started
P6.
I started 6th, yeah.
Like I started
Unless
like
he started P5.
no, I was P5.
Oh, I don't know.
I thought I was
Started
P4, but I didn't realize that there was the. I thought
Yeah,
it went
about
left to
what I
right,
thought.
not right to left.
6 temps. Wait, that guy who's terrible somehow did 140, 1.5. But to be fair, he was cut like every corner though, actually.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
My fastest 202. Rip.
Just 20 seconds off.
Rip.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
No worries, I should get ready for work anyway.
Yeah. Enjoy work.
I will try. I used to get to watch hockey
See
through
ya.
it, so. See ya.
Lucky actually. See ya.
Oh, I'm just gonna quit out of this. Oops, wrong one. Alright, chat. Well, we'll end it there for today. Stream will be. Next stream will be tomorrow morning. Thank you for all of those who joined. And we will catch you for more wheel struggles tomorrow. Let's see if there's any way we can raid that's online. No. Okay. We will see everybody tomorrow. Have a good one.